On this episode of the podcast, we're both just going to sit on our phones in silence. Sorry, I'm watching somebody get folded into a pull-out couch. What the fuck?
Pull up the 911 ad. Oh, mama.
What if I just stood in your podcast? Would it go off?
Yes. You're taking me out.
What if I set up a chair right here?
118.
We can
Brace for
go
impact.
to the tropics, sip pina coladas.
Everybody take cover. I'm just quoting the fucking 911 ad over here.
We're actually in our own world individually.
I rewatched it last night and then rewatched the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs making fun of it, and I laughed for like half an hour. It's so funny.
Me laughing at Hugh Jackman singing.
You're taking me out. Is that how it is? Of the ordinary.
What? Are you singing that song?
Because that song stuck in my head because it's in the 911 ad.
All right. Our fucking cocktail.
Looks disgusting. Are we just jumping in?
I'm like dying. Like I'm so,
Is it your allergies?
Yeah.
I was going to say you didn't even drink last night.
no.
Other than that, like,
I get the fuck. I can't.
that massive cup of vodka I poured you.
A cup of vodka.
I thought you were going to say when.
Oh my God. It still looks like it's living.
I don't even like pistachio. I don't know.
Looks like sour milk.
Okay, so this is called the Ghosted Martini. It's vodka, pistachio cream liqueur, and caramel cream liqueur. Tay would absolutely love this.
Another Tay favorite.
Another favorite of Tay's.
Cheers.
It's like moving.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually.
No, it wasn't. The flavors pair nice
I
together.
was so ready. But like, again, why does it look alive?
Yeah, the cream liqueurs kind of sit in the vodka like
Like,
oil
that's
and
what I was
water. Like they're not supposed to be together. My nose is itchy. Oh, you didn't like the second sip?
No, it just was so strong. It like shotgunned right to the back of my throat. It's not, do I like creamy drinks?
That caramel cream liqueur from the non-great one anymore. What? Was that even English? I don't know. It's giving time for getting all the way up.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about today? Ghost stories.
Yapping. Okay.
This is like take 2 of our... This is officially our second Halloween episode, which is like crazy to think that we've been doing this for that long. But not to recap last episode. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Thanks. We're doing like ghost, ghastly stories from Reddit. Steph has procured.
I haven't read this. I just clicked the first one I saw.
Okay.
So I'm just going to jump
Is this going to be
into this
spooky?
one.
Am I going to get scared?
I'm not, literally, I'm going in blind.
Okay, I'm ready.
Could not even be like English a first language type situation. So there's probably going to be spelling errors.
Got it.
No, they're English. They said y'all. Okay, we're rolling.
Your laundry, the noise it makes sounds like it could be like scary organ music in a haunted house. Yeah.
Did you get that, Samsung? Think about it.
Yeah.
Eric, can you switch the laundry? Eric? Hello? He's dead.
No, he's moving. I can hear him.
He's like, I don't hear a thing. Eric! No!
What, did he put his fucking headphones in? Like, how is he
Maybe.
immediately deaf?
Oh, my
You
I
gotta
can't
get
even
up.
yell.
Call him.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right.
On The Price is Right. Ghost stories.
Come on down. This one's called It Wasn't That Scary Until It Happened to Me.
Oh, I like that.
This mic's a bit too high.
You gotta
okay.
sit up.
The last couple of weeks, my sister and sister-in-law have been telling me about spooky stuff happening around the house. We live together with all of our kids. It's a big 2-story house. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, Jesus.
First, my sister-in-law told me she saw something out of the corner of her eye that was kid-sized and shaped, playing in a plastic decorative curtain we had hung up for a birthday party. Okay. Is that not one of your fucking kids? Anyways, my sister told me she knocked on our upstairs bathroom door a few days ago and asked if anyone was in there. A girl's voice replied, yes. So my sister waited, thinking it was one of the kids. But after waiting a long time while at the door and no one came out, she knocked again to no reply. Opened the door and no one was in there.
Could your kid have said yes from another room?
Like, actually.
We're poking
Spooky,
holes
yeah.
in the ghost story.
But like, I wasn't that creeped out or worried until like 40 minutes ago.
Oh,
My
wow.
bed
She
is
immediately got on Reddit.
wasted no time until 40 minutes ago when I decided this needs to be on Reddit. When was this posted? 10 hours ago.
Oh my God, you got a first one.
My bed is against the wall shared with the bathroom. I can hear when someone is in there and what they're doing. Washing hands or face, brushing teeth, showering, shitting.
Oh,
She
yeah.
doesn't say shitting, but like,
If you could hear
if
that.
you hear her.
Come on,
Well-
Kerplunk. That's a niche joke that I'll have to
Would you
explain
say,
later.
come on, kerplunk?
Yeah. It's a poo kerplunking in the toilet. It's a joke from a podcast.
All right. Where was I?
She was describing everything she could hear in the bathroom.
Flossing.
Did she actually say that?
No.
Okay.
What? How would you hear?
That's why I was like, what? How would she hear that? I thought it was weird when she said washing hands or face. I'm like, how do you know which one they're doing? Anyways.
Well, I hear the water turn on. It runs for a minute, but nothing is interrupting the flow, I guess I'd say. Just a steady run. Then turns off. No big deal. Someone was using the bathroom, probably, and washed their hands, right? I go back to scrolling and forget about it. Then I hear the water running again, but stays running for a good long minute. I get up to check, thinking one of my kids is messing around, but in there, no one was in there, y'all. The faucet handle was up, and I had to turn it off myself. I freaked out and wake everyone up in the house. We collectively freak out together because everyone was asleep and no one had went in that damn bathroom. Now I'm back in bed and made my kids come sleep in my room on a...
Oh, God. Uh-oh. What are they sleeping on?
I'm just like, what? Why is this even in your room? And also the emoji she put at the end of the sentence. It's just like the sad sighing face.
Oh, my God.
Now I'm back in my bed and made my kids come sleep in my room on a pallet.
What?
Like a skid?
What? On a pallet? They can't sleep in the bed with you?
Sad.
You dragging a pallet from the garage?
They're sleeping on a pallet.
Dragging a pallet from
Look
the
at
garage?
sigh.
Oh, my God.
It's
If I was that kid, I would
2:45
be like, fuck off, Mom.
Get fucked.
Sleeping on a pallet?
It's 2:45 a.m. where I live. I can't sleep and trying not to have a panic attack.
Honestly, that would freak me the fuck out. Like, if the water was running and nobody turned the thing on, that would freak me the fuck out. But
I mean, I'm not over the kids having to go sleep in the
on a
mom's room
pallet.
in a
Yeah,
on a pallet.
that's kind of crazy.
I just feel like somebody could have been playing a prank. Like, that's not, reading it, it's not that scary to me. This comment says, if it's a ghost kiddo in the bathroom who can literally answer questions, then it seems it's not just an echo from the past or an energetic recording on repeat. She can respond. She is pretty good news. Just tell her, honey, we're sleeping at nighttime. Please be quiet at night and don't run the water. This commenter is trying to mother the ghost. You could also ask if she needs help crossing over to someplace more peaceful and then go hire someone who's good with that. It sounds like she needs a sort of spiritual midwife, not an exorcism. She's spooking people, not hurting them. Just fucking sage your house, you know?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I opened Instagram for like a split second because I got a message about something I'm doing next weekend. What is up with people in like productions for like announcements? Like just like, you know? Like
Go on.
like look at this production. Look at this like
is a
movie
prank-
they
yep.
filmed. Like, you know? Hey, let's go look in. I'm not going to describe it just in case, but you know. Anyways,
Well,
I'm
it's
like,
exactly what you expect out of like a pregnancy announcement video, just like cinematic.
I'm fucking so glad Laura never did that. Like she just posted a
Natural.
picture. Like, you know, we don't need to like plan like a day and
I
like
mean, to each their own.
I guess. I don't know. I just feel like everything's like so performative these days.
It is.
So, did that scare you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Next, I'm going to search up ghost stories. Imagine she heard somebody taking a dump and no one was in there.
Like a violent explosion.
Okay, this thing says, what is your best ghost / paranormal experience story? Okay, ready. Ready. All the comments. This one, usually, do they do the ones like that got the most like upvotes, like higher up? Is that usually how they do it?
I have no idea how Reddit works. Hello? Are you going?
Sorry, I'm reading. So this one says, this one's nice and short. My brother's bedroom was next door to mine growing up. One afternoon, he asked me what I was doing the previous night that made me laugh so much. Confused, I pressed him for details. He said, about 3 a.m. last night, your laughter woke me up. It sounded like you were pacing your room too, pacing and laughing. At this point, I told him I wasn't home last night. I'd been at a friend's house. He went pale. To this day, he swears blind that it was my laugh. I have a very distinct laugh, apparently.
That one's scary.
Yeah.
That one's terrifying, actually.
Just like menacing, fucking laughing in the other room, thinking
Pacing.
and your brother's like, I wasn't home last night. I would actually have died.
Yeah. That one's actually scary.
Okay, this one seems more. No, this one, no. This is weird. Okay, this is my brother's story, but it's a good one. He was working as a night porter at an old hotel from the 18th century in the northern English countryside. Immediately
A
haunted.
night porter
Yeah,
at a hotel.
yeah, from the 18th century in the countryside.
What does a
Immediately
night
haunted.
porter at the hotel do? Because like a hospital porter makes sense.
Let's see, night porter. What is that? It's a porter on duty overnight, typically in a hotel, responsible for assisting guests and handling incidents during the night.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So immediately, I believe this story. Set in an 18th century hotel in the middle of a northern English countryside. Hey, yeah.
Yeah. That tracks.
Yep. One night, a woman came down to reception as white as a sheet with her suitcase, saying she could not sleep and did not want to stay there. My brother inquired as to why. She said she could hear children laughing all night, and a child had entered her room with a candle and was standing at the foot of the bed and wouldn't leave. My brother mentioned it to his manager the following morning, and he was told that is a regular occurrence. Before the hotel was a hotel, it used to be a school and kindergarten. Like, hi. No thanks. I feel child ghosts are scarier than adult ghosts. Thoughts? Because kids are crazy. Like, you can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that one person was, like, saying, like, oh, like, tell it, like, oh, like, honey, like, we're, like, I
guess, but, like, what is, like, I can't even picture, like, an adult ghost. Like, what the fuck does an adult ghost even do? Like, I'm just picturing, like, something that looks demonic. So, like, what's an adult ghost?
Yeah, I don't know. This adds to the list of reasons, too, why I don't want kids. Like, if my kid saw a ghost, I would die.
But, like, imagine... So now I'm like, what's scarier? You're sleeping in the middle of the night, you wake up, and there's a children's ghost, like a figure in the doorway, or a full adult figure in the door.
Oh
the
my
adult
God.
one is scarier.
This
to
is
me.
actually like making me panic. Like I get scared so easily. I don't know.
The adult one. Well, they're both pretty.
They're
fucking
both.
scary.
I'm just
But
picturing
the
waking
adult
up
one,
and seeing a ghost in front of you. Well, I mean, it's happened to me.
when you
but
close your eyes and then you open them, and it's like
stop.
right in front of your
Stop!
face.
Stop! No, I can't do it. I hate ghosts.
Yeah.
Sorry to any
So you
ghosts
believe in
out there.
ghosts?
Oh, I absolutely believe in ghosts.
The paranormal.
We got like that. It just makes sense, you know? Like, it's, I don't know. It's not like a fucking like an alien.
So
you know what I mean?
You have a ghost story.
Yeah, I have my own ghost story. My ghost is like, I see, and this is a crazy thing. It's like even talking about what we were just talking about, like I could feel like myself getting like lightheaded. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. But yeah, every time it's happened to me, I haven't been scared, which is like really weird.
Yeah.
Because I would assume I would be scared. So that's how I'm convinced that this ghost is not a menacing ghost. Because I feel like if it was, I wouldn't be like super
would have a
calm
more
every time
visceral
I've
reaction.
experienced it. Yeah. So essentially, I'm assuming it's the same ghost because it's happened 3 times and they all the visitings have been similar. So I'm assuming it's the same ghost. So
Do they like tend to happen around the same time of year?
No, that's the thing. I don't actually really remember. That's something I wish I could remember was like when, like what month it was, but I don't. I just know these things happened, and a very distinct feeling every time where I'm like, no, that's how I know it was like real, because like I've never felt the way that I've felt in those 3 moments any other time. Only in those 3 moments. And I'm like, I'm not a sleepwalker. I'm not a sleep talker either. I've never like had any of that. So it's not like
you don't
me
have, like,
just
sleep
randomly.
paralysis.
Yeah, it's not me just like randomly remembering like an episode of like sleepwalking or sleep paralysis or something like that, because I don't have that. So the first time it happened was at the Lofts. We lived at the Lofts in university. Ooh. It was second year because I was in my own room and I fell asleep with the lamp on. And I woke, and again, I don't know what fucking time it was. Like, obviously, middle of the night, but I never check my phone to be like, oh, what time is it? Kind of thing. I was sleeping in my bed, and I literally felt somebody lie down next to me. Like, that exact feeling of somebody lying down next to you. And it woke me up. And I looked at the door to be like, oh, like, did Steph or Tay or Melissa, like, did somebody come in here? The door was shut, but I could feel somebody lying down behind me. Like, my back was to the wall.
Shit my pants.
And I could feel them in between. And so I literally went like this.
Oh my God.
It's like, nah, somebody's lying next to me. Like, I swear I'm seeing someone. I don't know if they had a face. Like, I have, like, very... And so then I literally went like this with my hand and like hit my pillow just to be like, okay, nobody's actually there. And I was like, okay. And then I just like literally was like, I'm going to go back to bed. And I just shut my eyes and I went back to bed.
That's crazy.
And then when I woke up in the morning, I was like, maybe I was just like really fucking tired because at the time I had a pillow with a pillowcase with all of One Direction's faces on it. That was what
Where
was
did that
behind me.
pillowcase go?
I still have it. It's just not on a pillow right now, but I still have it. So I was like, I must have just been like half asleep and like thought one of their faces was like, but I was like, but it really did feel like someone laid down next to me. And I didn't think about it. Like I told you guys about it and then I just like moved on with my life. And then it happened at my house, at my parents' house, like our old house on Riviera. And that was when confirmed the first time wasn't just me hallucinating Harry Styles' face. Like it actually happened. So then at my house, at my parents' house in Stony Creek, same thing. I was sleeping.
In Stony Creek, postal code is.
Yeah. Hey, well, they don't live there anymore. So I was asleep. And you know, when you're asleep and somebody walks into your room, like you can sense it, right? So somebody walked into my room and I could sense it. And I was just like, I'm just going to ignore this. And then they walked, you remember the layout of my room. They walked to the other side of my bed where like between the window where the closet was. And they were just standing there like, and I was ignoring it. And then
Christ.
I heard someone say, get up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But this is what I mean. Like, it's scary, but in the moment, I'm like so calm. Like, I'm just like, oh, this is happening. Okay.
I would not be okay.
Yeah. Somebody said, get up. My eyes are still closed. I haven't like fully woken up yet. And then they go, get up and like push me. Like, so I'm thinking it's my mom. I slept in for work. So I shoot out of bed.
My pants.
I shoot, like I sit straight up and I'm like, oh, fuck, did I sleep through my alarm? And then the fog lifts and I'm like, it's fucking pitch black. No one's in my room. My door's shut. Okay. Same thing. I just laid back down and fell back asleep. And then
Why did they want you to wake up?
I don't know. Nothing happened.
I was gonna say that would be even more fucked if it was like there was a
Yeah,
fire brewing downstairs or something.
Nothing happened. It just was like they woke me up and I just was like, okay, that was fucking weird. And like exact same feeling as the first time. And then the third time it happened was when my parents moved and we moved to a new house. So once again, I'm anticipating now that I'm living alone in an apartment that it's going to visit me again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But it was the same thing. This one was a little bit more similar. Felt like somebody walked in my room. My body, the way I was feeling was that like, oh, it's like morning, like maybe like there's checking to see if I'm still asleep. Maybe I've like slept in really late and they're, you know, and I'm like, I'm not ready to get up. So I was like closing my eyes and whoever it was just standing at the foot of my bed, like staring at me.
No.
And I could just feel them there. Like, it's like when you're asleep and somebody, like I said, when somebody comes into your room, you can tell. And they're like, so then after, I don't know how long went by, like who knows, but I was like, I sat up and I was like, what? Like, cause I thought it was like my mom or my dad, like standing in my room being like fucking annoying. So I literally like sat up and was like, what? And then same thing, I realized it's fucking pitch black. It's still nighttime. Bruh. My door's not open. And then I just fell back asleep. Same thing. Like, it just, so. Every place I've lived, it's visited, starting with the loft.
Like, not fucking, how do you just fall back asleep?
I don't, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because if you were telling this story to me, like I was just telling you too, I'd be freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, every time it's happened, I've been like bizarrely calm. Just like, I don't know. I
don't like it.
I don't like it either. But I feel it's not a menacing ghost because it never does anything. Well, I mean, it did touch me that one time, but like it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, just standing there is creepy enough.
yeah. So I'm like, is it, I don't know. I like thought, I'm like, is it my no? Because the first time it happened, my nonna hadn't passed. But then that's why it pissed me off that I don't remember, because then I was like, well, what? That year in the lost was the year that Mr. McMurk passed away, but I don't remember like when the first thing was. So I don't remember if it was before or after he passed away.
Right.
I'm not sure. So I'm like, because that's the only, because I was like trying to think like, why would a ghost suddenly start visiting me in university? You
Fuck
know?
if I know.
I don't know.
What's the trigger?
I have no idea. But I'm not looking forward to when it visits me in my apartment because I feel like maybe I'll be more scared because I'll be alone. That'll be the first time it's visiting me by myself. I think about it sometimes before I go to
So
sleep.
when
I'm
was
like,
the
"Oh,
last time
Jesus."
it happened? How long ago was it?
Maybe 3 years?
What about the time before that?
I was in college. I remember I was still at Mohawk. Like I was working.
I'm like, is there like a time, like a
That's what
fucking
I'm
pattern?
That's what I mean. I don't remember.
Yeah. And
Which
then
pisses me
first
off.
one was second year at university.
Yeah, that one I know for sure was second year university because that was the year that I was alone in the
Yes,
room. I
yeah.
didn't have third year. We switched and me and
Right.
Tay stayed together.
Right.
So I know it was in my single bed in the original room. So that's why I remember that one. But the other two I just know it was like maybe it was after college when I was working at Shoppers.
Yeah, that's going to be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. No, it's not great. Don't love it. But
I don't think I've had any like creepy ghost.
anyone
like that.
in your life have any ghost?
I don't know. Well, there was that one time when I think it was definitely myself, Tay, and Melissa at the Lofts. We just watched Before the Storm, I'm pretty sure. And it was like a night where it was like a legit fucking storm outside.
I was there for
Were you
that.
there?
Yes.
I'm like, I know them.
I remember that because
because
we were like, was that the fucking time that we were all looking out the window
Yeah.
and you said, what would you do if we turned around and there was someone standing in the kitchen and you freaked us all the fuck out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was there.
we were just like the movie ended and we were just staring where
no, we watched As Above, So Below. That's what we watched. But there was also a storm outside.
No, okay, maybe I'm thinking of two separate times then.
But that was for sure the time I remember because we were all
my
staring out the
God.
window because we couldn't believe how windy it was. We were like, is there going to be a tornado? And we were looking out the window and you were like, we had just finished watching a scary movie and you were like, what would you do if we turned around and there was someone standing in the kitchen?
Fuck. Why did I say that?
No, you're a freak.
But then, okay, so
all so scared.
I forgot
like it
I
was
said that.
actually happening.
Yeah, I forgot I said that. But what I was recalling was
Okay.
we were all staring out the window and we just heard something fall behind us. And
Oh,
Laura
that
wasn't even
must be a
there that
different
weekend.
time then.
Okay, so maybe it was when we were watching Before the Storm.
Okay.
And why we were sitting on the couch staring out the window so often like that, I don't know. But like
We were nosy.
like it was just like we were standing and like it heard like we just heard something like loudly fall and hit the ground. We're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I do remember you guys telling me about this.
And
I
then
think maybe
turns
that
out it
when I
was
moved
just
out.
Yeah, I think it was just like my razor falling off the wall in the shower.
But
like
horrible
what-
timing.
Horrible timing.
Horrible timing.
That As Above, So Below one I forgot about.
Yeah, no, that you were fucked for that. Because then for like a solid like couple minutes, we didn't turn around because you freaked us out so bad. We just kept staring out the window because none of us wanted to be the first one to turn around. So ridiculous.
I spook easily if I think too much about it. Like I'll
So do
still run
I.
up the stairs at nighttime if I'm by myself.
Yeah, I too spook easily. My mom told me a story about her like grandparents and like I honestly don't even remember if no, this was true. Somebody broke into their house and like hid under the bed.
That was you who told us
Yeah.
this story? I thought it was other Laura who told us this story.
No, because my mom told me this.
Oh,
Hid under
this
their
is
bed,
fucking
fell
freaky.
asleep, started snoring. It woke them up. And then they called the police and were like, someone's under our bed, like sleeping. And so I would literally like sprint into my room and like jump in my bed
Yeah.
because I was like, I can't chance somebody being
After
under
you
my
told
bed.
us that for like a while, I would like check under my bed.
Now, see, I couldn't look.
But I was also like, it
Yeah.
was so scary to look. But like, I had to hype myself up to be like, odds are there's nobody fucking under my bed right now.
Oh yeah, I used to get.
But
in
imagine.
imagine like my dad did that to my uncle like when they were kids as a joke. Like I actually and he tells us this story and I'm like I think I actually would have had a heart attack and died if you had done that to me. Like he hid under his bed, So similar to the thing. Fell asleep and then woke up in the middle of the night. Like, so my uncle had like come into the room, gone to bed.
How
and my dad
long was your dad under the fucking bed for?
No, I think he like slipped in there like just before, like as they were getting ready to go to bed. You know what I mean? Like
Immediately he was out.
yeah, he fell asleep, wakes up in the middle of the night, and instead of just being like, oh fuck, I fell asleep, decides to continue with the prank. So he starts pulling my uncle's covers. Like, and then my
It's like, oh wait, I was in the middle of something
yeah,
actually.
it's just like he starts pulling my uncle's covers, and so my uncle's like pulling them back. He's like, and my dad gives him like a nice big yank, and so then my uncle leans over to see like what the is my covers stuck on something. My dad reaches his hand out from under the bed and grabs. I think I would have died if somebody did that to me. I would have had a heart attack and died.
Yeah, I would have fucking needed ambulance.
I would have needed medevac. Like
Yeah.
I fucking no. I'm like, you're evil for that, actually, Dad. Like, I'm so glad I didn't have brothers. Girls don't do that to each other.
Well, I used because when
Most
I
of
was
the time.
well when I was younger, Daniel used to be scared of being in the basement alone. So when he would play video games, he would ask me to like go down there with him. And keep in mind, he's 4 years older than me. And like I would just randomly like decide I was gonna sprint up the stairs and shut all the lights off on him.
Oh
and
my
close the
God, I would
door.
not be okay.
But like he would do it to me sometimes too.
There you go. He got you back.
Builds character.
Yeah, we had a hall light at the old house. It was at the top of the stairs. My mom is the type of person, I mean, most people are. Like, you shut the lights off when you go to bed. You don't leave the lights on, you know? It's
Yeah.
electricity energy. And I hated when I was the last one to go to bed because my room was the furthest from the light.
Yeah.
So I would have to shut the light off and then pitch black sprint to my fucking room. And I must not have had like no, I probably had a lamp, but it still was like, you
Yeah.
cross the threshold in the dark. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
And they would make fun of me all the time. If you brought it up in front of them, they would make fun of me still for it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm scared of the dark. And you know what I blame? For all my spookies,
What?
I blame seeing Tarzan at too young of an age. Okay? I blame Tarzan.
Where is the correlation in this?
Correlation is that, well,
Like, do you have a visceral memory of watching Tarzan?
yes.
What the fuck?
Man, some Disney movies were scary as fuck. Like, they put these, like, scary-ass scenes in them, and for what? Like, you remember when in Snow White, she's running through, like, the forest, and, like, all the stuff's, like, grabbing at her? What is that in a children's movie
I
for?
hated fucking Snow White, so I never really watched it.
That was my mom's favorite princess.
Get a
Weird.
grip.
But, yeah. No, in Tarzan, well, then there's a scene, it's dark in the house where she finds the baby, and you see the parents murdered in the corner.
Yeah.
And then I also have like an adult phobia of thunderstorms, which is so embarrassing. But I also blame that on Tarzan because I distinctly remember seeing the scene at the end where they kill Clayton and they push him into all the vines and he falls through all the
hanging
vines.
body.
And then the lightning flashes and you see his fucking hanging butt. Like, that's so fucked
shadow.
up. That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
So I was petrified of thunderstorms as a child, and my parents just were like, every kid's scared of thunderstorms. Like, she'll get over it, but I never did. So I'm still petrified of thunderstorms to this day. And it's in other horror movies, the lightning flashes and you see something in the corner. I don't like it. It's not the noise for me. It's the lightning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want my eyes open and the lightning to flash and see something in the corner. I
So
don't
do you
wanna
like
that.
not vibe with strobe lights on like Halloween?
No, that's fine. That's a strobe light. It's constant.
But it's the same concept.
not really.
Yeah, really. You could slow a strobe light down.
Okay, but they aren't like that.
I'll prove you
typically.
wrong. I'm gonna scare the shit out of you now.
Why would you do that to me?
1 minute, next minute, right here in your face.
Well, I would just have my eyes closed.
You won't see it coming though.
If a random strobe light goes off when I'm around, I think I might.
You won't.
What were some So obviously Tarzan was one for me. What were some scary movies or like movies that just like scared the bejesus out of you, whether
know-
they were actually scary or not?
Yeah, one movie that just fucking traumatized me. I think it came out in like 2005. Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds.
Oh.
Scared the fucking shit out of me. Those aliens invading. I'm like, this is legit. This could happen. Also, these are the most terrifying aliens on the planet. So fucking scary.
Yeah, they were kind of creepy looking, eh?
Yeah, that movie scared. I have it on DVD.
Yeah,
even.
I
I
know
haven't
you
watched
do.
that in so long, but like,
Isn't that crazy though when something scares you like that and it's like you won't watch it? Even like 10 years later, you're like, I can't. I don't want to chance the fact that this might scare me again. I did that we talked about this on our last Halloween episode, but I did that with Scooby-Doo Zombie Island.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it for the longest time because it scared the living shit out of me when I was a kid. And then I finally was like, I'm going to watch it. I'm an adult. It can't be that scary. Honestly, I could see. I still was a little freaked out. Even as an adult watching it, I still was like, I don't know about this. But I could see why it was so scary to me when I was younger.
I can't. I'm not clocking that one.
That's okay. That's what I'm trying to say. It's something that like, like I for the longest time didn't watch the Robin Williams, the original Jumanji, because I watched it as a kid. It scared the fucking shit out of me. Like when the lion came, I was freaked the fuck out of me. That like dun, 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 that music. Oh,
I could see that.
Yeah, I didn't watch that for a real long time.
Do you know what else actually I had an irrational fear of when I was a kid? On Clifton Hill in Niagara Falls, the Wax Museum,
Oh.
Indiana Jones. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Where Indiana Jones was like the front and center thing that was at the front entry. Mm-hmm. That like statue that talked. It was like animated.
Oh,
I don't know why I was so scared of that thing. And like my parents would like try to get me to sit on it to take a picture. And I'm like, why are you I'm visibly scared of this thing. They're like, just take a picture. I'm like, why? Why? That scared the fucking shit out of me. Even to this day, like wax figures in general are just creepy.
When Ashley and I go, one of them has like a scary room. We won't go in the scary room.
Oh,
Because I'm already a little bit
that
freaked.
one.
It's a little eerie when you get too close to them in the non-scary room. I'm like, I'm not going in the scary room, so we bypass the scary room.
I want to go in one now, even though I'm scared of it.
That'd be fun. It's fun as a group when you go and then you like. I remember the first time I went and I got like close to the Tom Cruise guy, and I was like, this is actually really eerie. Like you almost
is.
feel like they're gonna come to life.
Yeah.
It's very creepy. Which I don't know why that would be a problem because it would be a celebrity. But
Yeah, but you're not expecting it to just fucking
it's the
the pop outs.
So I don't really watch scary movies because I don't love the jump scares. Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people didn't really like it that much, but the second it maxed me out of jump scares. Like I was like, that's enough, guys. That's enough. I think there was like 20. I was like,
scary.
I'm done. Top it out, please.
The Conjuring, like the very first one, I think.
Oh my God, it's so fucking scary. Are you joking? That movie was terrifying.
I'm actually interested. I haven't watched it since I first watched it in theaters because it scared me that bad.
Maybe we should do it. We'll all
But,
get
like,
together.
We'll have a
Cuddle.
scary movie night.
Yeah.
And we'll all sleep in my family room
Yeah.
because we're not going to be able to separate after.
No, I'm not going to. How am I going to go home alone after watching that?
No.
There'll definitely be something lurking. Tay would do that. She loved that movie. She always used to say, I'm going to get dragged
Yeah.
out of the bed. What else scared? Oh, also a movie I haven't rewatched because it petrified me as a child was the third Harry Potter movie, The Prisoner of Azkaban, when he turns into that fucking werewolf at the end of the movie and it's like on two legs, like without hair, basically. That freaked me right the fuck out.
I don't recall that movie as much, actually.
Oh my God. I just remember watching it and being like, that might be the most horrifying thing I've ever seen on the screen. You know when something just like, there's no explanation for it, but you watch it and like you can feel all the blood drain out of your face where you're like, holy fuck. That was
Think
that.
of one for one.
That. And there's an episode of CSI called Squeagle.
I feel you've talked about this before.
Where it's like a contortionist and he's like in like a fucking like latex suit and he's been hiding in this woman's house. And then she finally like sees him and he comes out and there's like a scene and he drops from like the attic on all fours and he walks, like he starts walking toward her on all fours, like swinging his legs in front of his arms. And then and it was the most fucked up thing. Like almost essentially like that. And I literally remember watching it with my dad on TV. My dad sitting next to me, all the fucking blood drained out of my face. And he literally was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, that was alarming. I hated every second of that."
So what do you find more scary? Because there's like paranormal.
Paranormal for sure.
There's, what else is there? Demonic is kind of the same as paranormal, I feel. Let's see. Types of scary.
Yeah, types of scary. There's obviously like the slasher
Yeah.
ones. Psychological.
Like, what's that movie with, what is his name? James McAvoy? Split. That's psychological, I feel.
Yeah, I would say so.
Jump scare, creepy, psychological, real life. Okay, types of scary media. Well, give me like movie. Ooh, types of scary rooted in human fear.
Ooh.
Fear of the dark,
Yeah, absolutely me.
fear of the unknown,
Yes.
fear of being watched, fear of losing control, fear of death, fear of isolation. Fear of the dark is, that's the one I'm scared of most in that list.
I would say too. The dark is just. I think that one is coupled with fear of the unknown because you're like, what's lurking in the dark? What?
It's all fear of the unknown kind of gives the yo ho, like the sea.
That
Big bodies of
creeps
water
me
scare
out.
the shit out of me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Water, the ocean is like probably the scariest real world thing to me.
Same.
Like, yes, there's murderers. Yes, there's serial killers. Those are scary. I would say the ocean is scarier just solely based on how much of it we've never seen. And it's on our planet.
See, for me, it's like, you could be in the middle of that. Like, you can't touch the fucking ground. There's nothing. There's no like life wrap. Like, you're just fucked if you're in the middle of that, you know?
Can't see land.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
You're fucked. No. Okay, so categories of scary movies. Which one do you find most scary? Supernatural. So like ghost, demons, like The Conjuring, Insidious, those types. Psychological. So that's like paranoia, obviously. So Black Swan, The Babadook.
The Babadook. I've never watched that.
I've never watched that, but
I
remember
was-
how scared I was of the trailer of that?
Yeah, it was freaky as fuck.
Black Swan, The Babadook, Jacob's Ladder. I don't know that one. Slasher. So Halloween, Scream, Friday the 13th. Arguably not scary at all in my books. Monster horror. So like Jaws, The Descendant, and 28 Days Later. Probably like World War Z 2, I guess.
The Descendant.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that one is. But
Yeah,
yes.
zombies, original creatures. Body horror.
Ugh, body
The
horror
Fly,
just
The
grosses
Thing,
me
Raw.
out.
What was that movie recently?
What
The
Substance.
The Substance.
Yeah.
That movie was just fucked.
Yeah, I don't like body horror. It grosses me out. It makes me nauseous. So I wouldn't say it scares me. It just makes me literally nauseous.
Folk horror, The Wicker Man, Midsommar. I will never get over watching that movie because that was like fucking nuts.
Yeah, honestly, folklore can be pretty scary. Like it's like the Wendigo and like remember
Blair
that show?
Witch?
Remember
Is that like Blair Witch?
yeah. Remember that show, Mystery Hunters?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit. Like where like it's like, oh, like they like Bigfoot, you know? Like it's a conspiracy, but it's also but if that is real, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's more fucked up than you think.
That was something that scared the shit out of me. Watching an episode of Mystery Hunters literally in the middle of the afternoon, sun's out, some episode about this thing called the Mothman. I was terrified. I was like, I hope I never
Slender
see this
Man?
again. Never forgive Tay for what she did to me about Slender Man. Fucking crazy bitch.
Big first year.
Were you there for that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no, I wasn't there for that, but
Okay, I think it
remember.
was Laura.
Yeah.
Was there, and so the lore at Brock was that Slender Man lived on the Brock campus.
Dooku.
Yeah, and we were out in like some wooded area, fucking smoking weed, and we were doing a pipe, and we ripped a pipe, and then I asked the team, I'm like, hey guys, do we want to do another bowl? Like, do we want to do another? Should I pack another one? And everybody agreed yes. In the middle of me trying to set this up, so there's shit. This was when weed wasn't legal, so like
Right.
you had like 17 apparatus to like put together weed. I have everything strewn on the floor of this forest. Tay goes, "Is that Slender Man?" And the two of them take off, and I'm there in the forest, high, being like, "Holy shit!" I have to gather all my stuff and run after
They fucking
them.
left you for dead.
Yes, I was like, this fucking bitch. We smoked another time in that like thing with
Couple other people.
couple other people, two guys, and I remember Tay and I were holding hands because we were scared we were gonna get separated. But then I kept looking back at Tay, and she was like, "Why do you keep turning around and looking at me?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm getting freaked out that I'm gonna turn around and realize I'm holding somebody else's hand, not yours."
That would be fucking creepy.
Right?
That'd be a good plot point for like
That
a
would
scary
be.
movie moment. Okay, two more.
'Kay.
Survival horror. So like people trapped, hunted, or trying to endure extreme conditions. That's got to be Saw.
The Fall.
The Hills Have Eyes. Oh my, Tay and I used to be so fucking
I
scared
don't
of
even
The
know
Hills
what
Have
that
Eyes.
movie is about.
I actually watched it recently, like this year. We
Oh.
decided to sit down and watch that.
What was it about?
It's The Hills Have Eyes. So basically, this family gets trapped in this area where they're flat. They get a flat tire. It's like in the fucking desert, and then there's like a civilization of people that were experimented on back in the day. So they're like kind
Ooh.
of fucked up,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's scary.
and then they essentially just like
Have to
kill the
outlaw-
family
oh my
and like
God.
stalk them, take their I don't. We were so fucking scared of it. 127 hours, arguably the mist, and then.
Then that what was that one that just came out, The Fall. I won't watch that movie because it freaks me out. Heights scare me. Where she's up on the cell phone tower.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cosmic existential horror.
So like aliens and
This is the
shit.
mist again.
maybe?
The Lighthouse. Anything inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. What's that?
He was a horror author.
Fear of the incomprehensible, the unknown, insignificance, and then horror comedy.
Like
Scary
this-
movie. Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead's a good one.
I think
probably-
Supernatural.
Yeah, I would say Supernatural gets me
Paranormal
going.
Activity. That's probably the most scary.
Because to me, that next to obviously like slasher films is like the most realistic of like the horror because I believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm like, there's just too many like plausible stories about ghosts. Like even if I hadn't experienced my own, I still would believe in them because it's like, it's just,
creepy.
it's creepy and there's
It's
too
too-
many. And I don't know,
Yeah.
just to get make sense. Like if you, I don't know, like I'm not like a religious person, but I'm like if, like we're here and then we
Yeah.
die, like
5D.
you know,
Yeah.
like you gotta go somewhere. I don't know where you're going, but like it makes sense that you know you might not go all the way.
I agree.
So, anyways,
That's
scary.
that on the scary stuff.
I'm gonna be scared tonight. Now, just talking about all this.
I want to
stuff.
watch a scary movie now.
Nope. I wanted to see Weapons, but I wouldn't go by myself.
I want to see that.
And when it comes on streaming, we'll watch it. Because I just was like, I can't risk it being scarier than I think it is, and
We should go on Tuesday.
going alone.
Never mind. We're going to the Jays
Yeah,
game.
we're going to the Jays game. Go Jays!
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.